Do we like the red? I think the red's kind of cool looking, to be honest. It goes with the red on my shirt that you can't even see because I'm too short or tall, one or the other. Can't decide. Not today, cannot decide today. Okay. Woohoo! Okay, today, welcome to Kyla Universities. For today, you'll be taking a course in the college knowledge. Yo, that was actually kind of fire. I'm your professor, Kyla, you know, the owner of this establishment. And today, we're just gonna go over a few things. I know a few videos before I had given you practically the do's and don'ts of college, but today's a little bit different. This one is more of common sense, but also a mixture of things you should know before you get there, just because of what I know from observation, personal experience, and stories from friends. So let's begin. Trigger warning, you might not like the answer. You would learn them either way. I'm just teaching you before you get there. Number one, this one might sting. High school friendships and high school relationships tend to not work out. I'm not saying that you and your bestie aren't gonna make it. I'm just saying that most of the time, in some cases, high school friendships and high school relationships do not work after like maybe your first semester of college. I'm not saying that you and your boo thing are not gonna make it. I'm not saying that y'all are not
full lifer.
What I'm saying is that in most cases, high school relationships do not make it to the end. Ooh! And in some cases, they do make it, especially if you guys went to the same college. But if you guys went to separate colleges, or one of you didn't go to college, or if you guys didn't go to the same college, yeah, the chances are a little slimmer. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about this one because I feel like that one's gonna hurt somebody's feelings. Next thing, I am a victim of this. I 100% did do this, and I'm trying to keep myself from doing this again. Don't bring too much stuff. I mean, there's some people where they practically move out of their whole home, where they bring everything that they had at their house, their childhood books, their kid paintings, or whatever. Honestly, here's what I'm saying. Bring the essentials. I have a video of all the essentials you probably need. I'm planning on doing a refresher course of that video, though. I'll link it. Don't bring too much stuff. Just bring the essentials. You don't need to bring your whole closet. Just pick out some outfits that you love. You don't need to bring your whole closet. I did, and I literally did not wear at least 50% of my clothes. I literally wore the other half. So, okay. So you want to make friends, right? You want to be a part of the school. You want to fall down with the crowd. I don't know. Personally, I recommend going to at least 2 school events, whether it's a basketball game, a football game, just to get the experience. Just to experience and say that you've done it. Whether it's a pep rally, whether it's a volleyball game, a football game, whatever. Just to say that you've experienced it, you know? I've been to maybe 4, maybe 5. I've been to a few basketball games. I've only been to, I think I went to 1 football game. I ended up leaving early because it was too hot. I hated it. Did not go again. May go the fall semester, but you know, right now, not looking too hot. Next lesson, chapter 4. Make at least 1 friend in each class.
I'm not naked. I'm not naked. It's been at least a month since this video was filmed, and I've officially changed my mind about this. Don't make at least 1 friend in each class. Make at least 1 friend in the class you struggle in, or the class you think that you're gonna fail, or the class that you think is gonna be hard. So make at least 1 friend in that class, so then you can either 1, struggle together, 2, one of y'all be smarter, or 3. I don't know what number 3 would be, but you know, y'all can study together and stuff. And yeah, that's it.
I'm not saying y'all have to be besties. I'm not saying y'all have to be goo goo gaga besties for the resties. To at least, you know, hey Jordan, you know, let's say you oversleep, you miss class. Luckily, you got Jordan here. Send him a text. Hey Jordan, missed class. Hey, what did I miss? Hey, can I see your notes? Da da da. It comes in handy. And then, you know, you can back each other up. Oh, Jordan misses class? I got the notes for you. This is this is chapter 6. Do not write yourself a whole story. Do not write yourself a whole fairy tale of things, because you will get caught. Hands down. I've seen it happen. Have I been caught? I'm not gonna re-explain it because I've already explained it in a video. So honestly, but if you do want to hear that story about what happens if you lie too much, let me know. I'm putting the glasses on, professor mode. Don't be a B-word to your roommate. Did I have my B-word moments sometimes? Yeah. Do I want to apologize to my freshman year roommate? Yeah, because it's something that also haunts me in quarantine. Yeah, don't be a B-word to your roommate unless they've started it. They started it first. Gloves are off. Don't just be like straight out of the gate be a B-word to them. It's unnecessary, to be honest. Respect each other's spaces. That's another thing. To respect each other's spaces. Or if you don't like the way that their side of the room is set up, or not set up, but if you don't like the way their side of the room is, talk to them. If nothing changes, CNRA. That also haunts my dreams. That also haunts me because of stupid quarantine. Anyway, I'm loving this red. I am in love with this red back here. I feel like when I look at it on my laptop, it's not gonna look as great, but I am loving it right now. That's an 8. Don't be afraid to email your professors or your advisors. They're literally paid to help you, so make them work. Alright, they get paid to help you, especially the advisors. They get paid to help you, so let's put them to work. If you have a question, send them an email. Sometimes your advisor is gonna be but email them anyway. If they give you some sass, like I said, if they give you sass, give them sass back. Obviously through a case-by-case basis. But don't be afraid to email your professors, alright? Just be like, hey professor. Ooh, why did I say so sensual?
Hey Professor Donovan.
Comma.
I was wondering, is the exam still going to be on Monday, or is it going to be due on Saturday night?
I like to end my emails like on thank you for your time, and that's it. Yep, send it. What am I talking about? I'm like so lost. Obviously it's the same for your advisor.
Hey advisor.
That's how I start mine.
Hey advisor, I was wondering, should I take da-da-da-da-da or should I take da-da-da-da this semester? Da-da-da.
Bing bang bop send. Lesson 9. This one's very important. I feel like I maybe should have put this one in the very beginning. Before you register for your classes, check the professor on Rate My Professor. That's the one thing my mom taught me. If you don't know how to use it, I think there might be tutorials out there. It's pretty easy to use, but you know, you type in your school name and then you type in the professor you're looking at, and then you check their rating. They say, oh,
too much reading.
Personally, I don't like that, so I try not to choose that. But if I have no choice, then I'll pick that one.
Too much reading. Not very helpful. Has a rating of like less than 2 stars, I think that's how that works.
If they say they're very nice, that's a good chance, you know? It's all about your preferences. I don't want to say it's like adopting a baby because I don't know how that process works. But it's like, you know what, it's like adopting a puppy. One puppy might be cheerful and playful. Might like running around the yard. Another puppy might have a hard past and maybe more aggressive. So you just gotta pick your battles. Lesson 10, be respectful of other people's ideas, especially during group projects. I'm not saying out of the gate you gotta be like,
guys, we should do a report on Harry Styles singles and how many streams he has or whatever, I don't know.
There's a picture of Harry Styles on the wall. I'm not saying you gotta turn everybody's ideas down, but like be respectful. Turn them down nicely. If you don't like the idea, first of all, come up with a counter idea. 1, 2, have some evidence to back it up of why their idea isn't great. And 3, come at it as a nice way. Be like,
Sandra, I don't know about that one because I think the professor wouldn't like that because I think he wants us to do this and that and this, that, and the other. So I was thinking maybe we should do why car accidents happen. How many the rate of car accidents happen per year in each state. Because I think that one would cover all of our bases and
bing bang bop. See if everybody likes the idea. If not, they might, you know. You just gotta sprinkle in some saltiness, but also being in a nice way. Oh, also, speaking of which, you don't always have to be respectful if somebody's not doing the work. I'm not saying you have to be respectful of everybody when you're doing a group project, but again, case-to-case basis. They're not doing the work, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. There ain't no reason to be respectful. They've lost your respect because they're too lazy to do the work, or they're too busy doing something else to do the work. I've had experience with a bad group project, and at the end, you know what? I was fed up. At the end, I was fed up. I was pissed. So you know what? I did give her sass. You know what? But I waited long enough till the project was almost over to be disrespectful. So I was like, you know what, Miss Girl, I've had enough of you. I've had enough. Because she was either doing too much for no reason or doing not enough. why am I still explaining this? It's just a case-to-case basis. This one's not for everybody. Let's call this lesson 11.5. This lesson's not gonna be for everybody. So disability services, I'm not sure if everybody has access to this, but my campus, my college does, and thank the heavens that they do. People with disabilities, especially on my campus, people with disabilities, whether it's ADHD, autism, I think, blind, deaf, I think most learning disabilities, I feel like I might be missing a few. I'm probably missing a few. Sometimes campuses provide services for people with disabilities, and so that's definitely something to check out because it does come in handy. Personally, I have ADHD, so I use my disability services to take my tests or my quizzes by myself in a room because it's less distraction and I have longer time. So yeah, the way it works is not just like, oh, you walk in, bing bang bop, they give you everything you need. It's not like a, it's more of like a, you have to provide evidence, like a doctor's note and prescription papers or whatever. You have to provide information that shows that you have this disability. So if you do have any sort of disability, that's definitely something to check out. I don't know if it's provided by every college, but my college provides it, so I do use it. This is lesson whatever. Talked about this in the last video. Clean after yourself. Let's how many minutes? I got a lot on here, so I'll probably make a part 2, but I think the last one I'm going to talk about is the most important one. The most important one, of which I have a very funny story. Well, it's funny to me. I feel like what my notes say isn't exactly true, but everybody's high. A lot of people are high. Dude, I kid you not. I'm about to be the cool professor right now. What it up, Slim Jims? Anyway, I was taking this music class, my first fall semester, and we were freaking talking about Fantasia, the movie, like the animated Disney movie. And this dude, whose eyes are bloodshot, I mean red, they lit like this, high as balls, and he's just like, and he's just going on and on and on about Fantasia, and I was like, this stoner is talking about how much he loves the movie Fantasia. Huh? Are we in the same room right now? He's just going on and he's just talking about
Fantasia. I just love the beats, the movement, and the measures, and
just going on about the music in Fantasia. That kid showed up like high almost every day. Well, yeah, like the first time I was like, maybe this dude's crying. But then one day his eyes came like super red. And I was like, yeah. No. So back to what I was saying. I'm not saying everybody's high, but a lot of the time most people are high. By the time that you graduate college, you will probably know what weed smells like. Alright? And if not, if you don't know what weed smells like by the time you graduate, you can get your money back. You can get your money back for these lessons that I've been teaching. Like, apparently people can barely make it to class without being high. So yo, I think that's all the lessons I have to teach today, because this is gonna have to be split into a part 2 because the rest it's all too long. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure you like and subscribe and comment what your favorite lesson was, and I will see you guys next week with a new video. Bye.